Hello. I just felt that I should have put a bit of music on actually. I felt like, oh, some music, but it often gets taken off on Facebook, so I apologise. Maybe I will have to learn an instrument and come and play it for you. I have got a little Tibetan, oh, it's not Tibetan actually, what's it called? One of those drums. I'm going to learn a few tunes and bring it. So how are you? How are you? I'm going to dive straight into what I want to talk about, because I've got something very important to share that's going to be very transformative. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be on the energetics of ascending, expanding, expansion, transformation, ascension. And I sense it's open to everybody, but I sense it's going to be more for women, and I'll tell you why. Rise Now is a program, a 5-day program that is starting in September. I'm coming on to share a little bit about it because I'm giving you the chance to get on the wait list, and then you'll get the early bird price. Now, this is a fairly recent transformation, breaking a loop in my own life, not only my life, but my body, my energy. Because we know that those patterns that we continue then to replicate what we see in our reality, okay? Now, this one I feel is going to speak a lot to my fellow healers, therapists, practitioners, coaches even. Rise now. What I let go of, and what may be a calling for you to do the same, was I was in that self-sacrificial martyrdom, if you want to call it this. I'm going to tell you very clearly, it's not conscious, we don't do it deliberately, but often where this comes from, if naturally you have that healing ability, you came into the world quite open and sensitive, switched on in your senses and picking up things, it can be that early on where you saw there were a lot of struggles. I was just making some tea, let me close this. Early on where you saw a lot of struggles and pain and suffering, you and your energy activated, switched on to taking care of everyone around you. With your energy, when we're little, there's not so much that we can do, but we can, in a way, what happens is we end up leaking our energy. This is where this term comes from that you likely know, particularly if you're an energy worker. And then it's automatic that just wherever we go, we switch on to taking care of everybody. In fact, it probably doesn't even stop until you're sleeping at night and you wake up and it's switched on again. Now, when we're in this loop of our energy switched on, taking care of everyone, there is a fear. There's a fear from a young age that if we're not taking care of others, we're not getting taken care of. Yes, so it's an intelligent one, it comes from our wisdom, but it gets to a point where we need to stop it. So let me just clarify again. We, as sensitive children, naturally that healer in us wanting to take care of everyone, and we could see whatever struggles were going on, you could sense, you could pick up, you could feel. Parents struggling, mother struggling, father struggling. And then you got used to wanting to take care of everyone. Now here's the irony of it that I discovered. That when we lead from that place of wanting to take care of everything and everyone, this natural sensitivity, empathy, we actually take care of nobody and we don't take care of ourselves. So the loop is that and it can be one of the reasons that people struggle with feeling anxiety, because our energy is going out automatically to try to take care of everyone. Everywhere you go to the restaurant, you go to the cafe, it's so automatic, it's become so ingrained in you. And then naturally, this is why I feel that Rise Now, I'm really calling those of you I'm speaking to, particularly it can be coaches, therapists, healers, body workers, because naturally that way of being will send you out into one of those professions very naturally. And then the struggle, the loop, the pattern that we want to break, and that I'm opening the opportunity because I've been on my own process with it, is we need to stop taking care of everyone. Stop the conclusion that we need to take care of everyone, or else the fear that we won't be taken care of, because if we don't take care of those struggling around us, this is when you were a child, and now it's recognizing that you're an adult. Now it's recognizing that it's very likely that you look around and you struggle, you are struggling compared to other people, and you know that you've got to be grateful and you don't want to be comparing. So it becomes a struggle. It becomes a place of suffering, and I know it. I was there. I'm able to speak about it because I no longer am in it. And I'm on the other side, and it's why I've called it Rise Now. It's going to be a 5-day program. I'm going to take you on a journey of letting go of this part of you that takes care of everyone, that leaks your energy, that pleases people, and also recognizes that because then your energy is depleted, you end up not being able to get what you want because there's actually a lack of clarity of what you want. And we don't actually intentionally take care of anyone. It's a very, very damaging pattern. And I know because I can see how it was on repeat in my life and how I struggled with it. I could recognize how there was a transition into a new energy for me, and how everything began to change, how I got more clarity of who I wanted to work with, not just this part that wants to help everybody. Much more intention, much more direction, much more focus, and genuinely being able to take care, put care and attention with the people that I wanted to, because it's not realistic that you're going to be able to help everybody in the world, and we're not here to help everybody in the world. We all have our own kind of soul family or mission, purpose. Nobody's here to help everybody in the world. You might have a service that reaches a lot of people, for sure, but that we take away that our energy, your energy can be directed into a service or a product that, yes, touches many, 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 many people in the world, but it's not just there's a fear behind needing to take care of everyone. And then we take care of no one, and we definitely don't take care of ourselves. So it means a reversal. And when you switch that switch, there will be fear initially. There'll be old fear. And this is what I'm going to take you through, those of you that come join me for the 5-day program, that it will be closing and cleaning and letting go of that old fear that saw people around you that you were dependent on as a youngster, and now seeing that you're an adult. Your aim is to be independent. And let me say that it's very likely, if I'm speaking to you and the program is speaking to you, that there will be some codependent relationships, learning how to no longer be codependent, because it comes with the pattern that I'm describing. Actually, it comes with the loop of taking care of everyone. It creates codependent relationships, okay? Because we want something back. We don't just do it for nothing, and we struggle. So then it's a very entangled way of living and way of being. So I'm very, very excited and passionate about supporting you. And I've been feeling for a while that there's something that I need to lead and want to lead and directed to lead and guided to lead in cleaning up the healing world. It's one that I'm, very honoured to have been in. My energy shifted a bit, that I'm more focused on transformation, ascension, but I'm, I've got a lot of gratitude for the ripples in the world that I was in as a practitioner, as a yoga teacher, as a healer. So it's one that touches me, it's one that is close to me, it's one that's dear to me, and I'm really, really happy to lead this and support you. We're going to break the loop. And what does it mean? Well, let me share with you how my life changed when I severed this one. So it will affect the way that you can receive. Because when you're living and from the moment you wake up, you're used to automatically, it's a bit like an alertness switches on. Your energy, rather than you staying rooted, grounded in yourself, and everyone around you is grounded in themselves. This is how we should be in life as human beings, in our own energy. It means that your attention is going out to check. You're automatically all the time. Check that it's safe, check that people are okay, check taking care of people. If you've got children, you're probably like that more sensitive, anxious parent. So we want to stop it. Bring back our energy, ground, root. Some of you will have fear that you're going to become selfish now, because it's as if that's what makes you a good person, that you take care of everybody else. And I'm going to take you on the most exquisite journey, expansion, transformation, where you begin to really connect to your higher self and recognize how much more from this place of compassion and empathy, how much more you're going to be able to give. Bigger plans and projects and potential that you could ever imagine, actually, because at the moment we're stuck in this loop. So if this is speaking to you, I'm going to be dropping more information over the next few days. If you are like, hell yes, Rachel, I'm in, I need this. Just drop a comment or message me, Rise Now, and I will send you the early bird offer, the link for the early bird offer, which is going to be 5 days, Rise Now, 555, and then it will go up, okay? I hope that even just listening, I trust that the right people that need to hear this and will find this, I trust you will find it. But do me a favor, if you've got a community of healers, therapists, practitioners, coaches, even nurses, any of these very taking care of people, giving professions, please share it. Please let others know that I'm going to take you on a journey of transformation, ascension from this struggle, this loop that I know very, very well. And it's such a relief to break it. And nothing bad happened, only great things. Okay? I wish you a beautiful Sunday. If this particular program that I'm just coming on here to talk about doesn't feel a fit, there's more to come. So stay tuned. Mwah. And I will wish you joy, lots of happiness, and have fun today. Bye bye.